Hey all, Brendan here, aka Cliff Jumper, and I wanted to talk to you about something that I've been using. I've been keeping it in quite a few of my cars, and as I go along, I tend to get more and more of these things so that I have one in each of the cars in our fleet because they're super convenient. And that is this. This is a portable air pump. Now, back in the day when I got my R32, it was revolutionary because it did not come with a spare tire. Instead, it came with an electric air pump that plugged in with one of these to your cigarette lighter port. And it was great because you could change your tire inflation, make sure you were up to spec, check on your tires. Well, now, like, the battery technology has gotten so good, you don't even need to have this, although this does come with this. But the cool thing about this is you set the exact pressure that you need your tires to go to, and it will automatically do it, so you don't have to sit there and with the old gauge and off and on and try to figure it out, especially if you end up at one of those like janky garage gas stations that like the thing barely works, so you don't know if you're actually putting air into the tire or if it's losing more. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Keep one of these in your car. End of issue. So this is the car air pump from EAFC. So it is a super helpful thing. Let me show you how it works. When you turn it on by holding the power button in the center, it takes a few seconds to boot up, and it should boot up to the last mode you had it in. If you hit this button over here, it's going to cycle. It'll tell you what it's set to, 36 psi. It might go to, I don't know, this, oh yes, so this is sports ball mode. It'll go to bicycle mode, 30 pounds. It'll go to motorcycle, 32 pounds. It'll go to car, 36. But on each of these, you can dial it in to what you actually need it to be. So I'm going to put mine at 40 pounds. Now we're going to put it on the car. And it does have this nice spinny collar, so you shouldn't lose too much pressure when you plug it in. And it's telling me, oh, I'm only at 39 pounds. Okay, well, let's go ahead and hit go. And it's gonna do its thing here. And I can set it down, I can just leave it hanging there. Now this one didn't have a lot of work to do because it was almost there. And then I'll just spin it off real quick, and I should be good to go on that. Now, if it had been a lot lower, it probably would have taken a lot more time. And notice now that I'm not plugged in, it's telling me zero pressure, 0 psi, because it's not on a car. So this is really handy. The battery lasts enough to at least do an entire car, even if you like a tire is all the way flat. And I have tested this out on a very flat tire. So this is a very helpful thing to have in your car. It does come with some accessories. It comes with the USB charger. It is USB chargeable. It comes with some needles and a spare fuse that goes in this. So let's say you did actually have a bunch of flat tires and you managed to run down the battery in this pump. You can still plug it in to your cigarette lighter power the pump using this very long cord that it comes with, and be good to go. So that's a helpful thing to keep probably in the bag with the pump. This hose itself actually unscrews for easier storage, so you can keep it all nice and tidy, as well as the USB charging cord. And then you've got adapters for sports balls of various sizes, so you can inflate your various sports balls. Again, I've been using one of these in several of my cars for a while, and it has come in handy. I don't like to put stuff out on my channel that I don't actually use, that I have not tested, that like I'm not a fan of. Like I do get sent stuff, to be clear. I get sent stuff that I try and it's just iffy or it's not good. And look, I don't like to put a bad review out there. I think the only bad review I've ever put out there in recent history was for an Octo Classic part for a Corrado that just did not fit. I sent it back to them and I said, please fix this, make it work. They sent me a replacement that was supposedly retooled and it still didn't fit. And then they went, they ghosted me. They went completely communications dark. So Boo! I don't like that. I like people to stand behind their products and actually fix it. Some of the car smart screens that I have tried out have had a few issues, and I've reached out to the manufacturers and they've been very open to receiving critique and, oh yeah, we can fix that, we can do a software revision, we can work on that. Great, thank you for letting us know. That's the sort of thing that I really like. And where it comes to EAFC, I've had a few of these and they're doing great. So the battery power is good. You can just leave it in your car for a pretty long time and it'll hang out there just doing its thing without any issue. Leave it stored until you need it, and then after you use it, you can recharge it and it's ready to be stored again until the next time you need it. So it has helped me out with a couple of flat tires in a couple of different cars, and very useful, very handy. I'm appreciative. So I will leave a link in the description where you can get this thing. You can get one for yourself. I believe they're providing us with the discount code, so I will put that there as well. But just letting you know, I don't like put stuff out there that I don't actually use. This thing rocks. It's great. I love it. It is a handy little emergency tool. I highly recommend you keep one in each one of your cars, along with the jump pack, which I think I just referred to a couple of weeks ago. So super good stuff. Both of them from EAFC. I'll leave the link in the description. And before you head out, would you mind just hitting like, maybe even subscribing to my channel if you find my content relevant to your interests or interesting at all, or at least mildly entertaining, because I'm a one-man show. Every like matters, every subscription matters, and thank you, you matter. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a great day. God bless you. Let me know what project you are working on in your comments, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
And on that terrible disappointment, it's time to say goodbye. We'll be back.